dogs in tow. Through Alberta's fields where the wild winds blow. Connie threads tales with Helen spin. Kim's got the tea, let the chatter begin. The Abbey Yaks, they weave the sound of yarn and fibre all around. Knit one pearl, one story's flow. Tales of stitches everywhere we go.
I love that little countdown. It's wonderful.
Yeah.
Well, countdown. We made it through the first countdown. Man, we survived Prairie Fibre.
Yeah.
So, what were your... Oh, by the way, welcome. Nice to see you again. We are now post Prairie Fibre. The last podcast we posted, we did put some pictures up of it. We apologize. We were so busy. We did not get a chance to wander around and take any more pictures. We're hoping that some of you who were there would send us some. So if they come in by the time we get this podcast ready and up online, we might be able to throw in a few more. But what a great weekend. This is the 9th year for Prairie Fibre. So even setting up was a lot of fun. I mean, getting to see everybody there and
getting to snoop early.
Getting a little bit.
Helen was shopping while people were setting up.
Yeah. Yeah. That's right. We did do our shopping Friday night, didn't we? It's so much fun because it's like this whole little community on its own. And so you sort of go, oh, put that one aside for me. No problem.
Yeah.
Then you have to go back in the morning and pay for it. It's like, yeah. So, was there anything new from previous years that you found?
The yak farm.
Well, yeah. I mean,
of course, it was a totally new experience just because we had a booth this time.
Okay.
So we weren't just talking to people as we ran into them in the aisle. There was people approaching us. A lot of people, I was kind of amused at the number of people that asked how we knew we had yak in our yarn and we didn't have any yarn in our booth.
Yeah.
But the number of people that came up and said they'd heard of us just blew my mind.
Yeah.
Like, you messaged us this morning. We're now at 45 subscribers, which is absolutely amazing.
Yeah. We wanted to hit 50 by the end of October, so 5 more. Yeah. All we need is 5 more views.
Like the number of people we got to chat with who didn't know about the retreats or about the podcast. What did Lori say? They had like over 60% of the attendees that were there when they opened the door were new, had never attended Prairie Fibre.
It was higher than that. It was absolutely staggering.
Let me see if I can find her email.
It was something like they had 2 less through the door than they had last year, which is amazing, and in this economic and everything else. But I thought it was closer to. I thought it was much higher than that, which means there was a lot of new people, which is something we sort of had felt that we saw the odd person we knew, and it was like wonderful big hugs, hello, but there were a whole bunch of new people there, and
they had 637 attendees. 95% of the people that were standing in line before the hall opened were first-time attendees.
Yeah.
So I was really far off with 60%.
Yeah, I knew it was a lot higher than that, but and that was that was those that were standing in line to open, which either means there was a lot more than that that sort of came through, or those who have attended before waited until later in the day. Because sometimes that lineup in the morning I mean, I can remember sometimes it would sort of go around the corner, down the hall, up again.
Yeah.
So
I mean, there were people that we thought we would see there that we didn't.
true.
I was completely amazed. Like, I ran into a girl that I had gone to high school with. I haven't
That's
seen her in 25 years,
yeah. It was
which,
just, and then we met that young girl who had just learned to knit. A friend of hers had taught
Mhm.
her, and then I got to meet her friend, and I went up to her and I said, "Oh, you're the lovely friend who taught her to knit." And she said, "Yes," and I said, "Thank you." And she sort of sat back for a minute and went, "Well, why?" And I said, "Well," I said, "You've introduced her to this wonderful world of fiber and yarn and all the fun things you can do."
Mhm.
And I said, "What a lovely." Thing to share, and now you've got one more thing as friends that you can do together and be a part of, and um,
Mhm.
we just had so much fun. We laughed so much this weekend too. Just whoever says trade shows and festivals are serious have obviously not been at our table. Um, in fact, everybody kept
Loved it.
telling me how much fun we had. So
I loved it because we had the one girl come by and she didn't know we had a podcast. And we mentioned that we had a theme song. So she asked to hear it. And I apologize, Lori, if you're watching this. I am still so sorry that my speaker went that loud. But I turned on our theme song and it was much louder than we expected it to be.
yeah,
But all of a sudden, everyone in within like a 3 booth radius of us just stopped and started dancing in the aisles. Like we could see Allison sitting in her booth dancing in her chair.
moving away.
Yeah.
And it was just the whole weekend was just it was like that. It was just so much fun. We had a number around us. We had Betty, we had Nelda, we had the other lady's name for some reason I
Tara was
can't.
within sight distance.
And they were all so close, but they were all alone. So we'd be going over and go to the bathroom, go get some lunch. And somebody walked
Yeah.
by, took a look at me, and went, "Aren't you supposed to be over there?"
Yeah.
We're just helping out, and such. And I just can't get over how trusting everybody was. I mean, they left us with their squares and their cash, and it's just like
Hmm.
this is how you get into my system.
Yeah.
Do I remember any of it? No, because I really didn't want to remember any of it. It was just hilarious. It was lovely. That's what community is all about.
Oh, exactly.
And so yeah, we had a great time.
Hmm.
As sore as we were, and as hoarse as we were by the end of the day, I think all of us were pretty hoarse by the end of the day.
Yes.
So
Well,
yeah,
even going into the office yesterday, I still had, or today, I still have my voice cuts out every so often. Just now, like I was really surprised and so thrilled with how excited people seem to be about the retreat coming up in Drumheller in the spring.
mm-hmm.
We did end up with a couple new people registering for Jasper, which will be an awesome weekend.
It
Um,
was
like,
yeah.
and I mean, once the registration for Drumheller goes live on our site,
Oh, it's live.
it don't know. Okay, we don't know how quickly it will sell out. So if you're considering going, there was a lot of interest expressed at Prairie Fibre, so I'd recommend probably, you know, reserve your space as soon as you can just to make sure you've got a space.
Right. Yeah, I mean the hotel and everything has the rooms booked. You just need to phone and tell them it's for the Yaks or the knitting group,
Yeah.
and they'll give you our extra special discount in Drumheller. But definitely
Hmm.
get your registration in now.
Yeah.
Payment for it is not due right now. We would require payment by March. But I mean, once you've got it paid, then you know your spot is secured.
Yeah.
Because if we get more registrations, those that have paid will get first dibs. So
Yes, they will.
I mean, even if half the people who said they're coming to Drumheller come, we'll probably be close to selling out.
Yeah.
Which is exciting.
Mm-hmm.
And the only reason those numbers are is because that's the numbers we can fit into into the area we have.
Yeah. Yeah,
If
unfortunately, the hotel we're at in Drumheller doesn't have a boardroom, so
Although Leon has
we're
very graciously given us the run of the whole hotel. I mean,
yeah,
anywhere there's a lobby or the breakfast room, any of those spaces, the patio, we've been told just to go ahead and use. Of course, the breakfast room we can't use till after breakfast, so
yeah.
kind of hard to be in there when everybody's trying to eat their breakfast.
But I mean,
But
especially considering that there do tend to be soccer or hockey tournaments on during that time of year. Definitely get your space at the hotel booked as soon as possible. Get your registration in as soon as possible, because once they start booking for those kind of events, I mean, those kids need their rooms, so those spaces they don't fluff around with getting their rooms booked.
Right. So again, I mean, we've blocked out for 20. We could possibly go to 30 because we do have some people who live locally who come to that one, which is wonderful. I think it's fantastic. We have other people who have friends or family who live down there and they're going to go stay with them. So potentially registration could go as high as 30. But the hotel can only accommodate 20 at this point. That's with 2 of you to a room.
Yeah, so 10 rooms currently.
10 rooms currently. But you know what? I would rather have 30 and be a little squishy and comfy and walk through each other all the time. But I mean, we used to put how many in Shelly at Poco? I mean, how many did we squeeze in there? 20 or 30 of us in that one living room. So
yeah. Oh,
we're used to being squishy and comfy. So.
I'm not so sure about comfy on the wooden stair.
Oh, that's right. We used to have to buy seat cushions, didn't we? Oh,
Yeah.
hello.
Hi.
Yes. Taking a breather from all that painting.
No, I'm packing.
Oh,
Oh.
you're painting. Oh.
Yeah, the
Sassy
movers come Saturday morning, so.
Okay.
Oh, good. So I will share one thing that I did buy this weekend because I only bought 2 things. One of them was a new purse, and not only is it got dragons on it, but it has toothless all over it. So I got my dragon purse.
Yay.
Lovely.
I bought 3 skeins of yarn. I bought 2 from Fibre.
Oh.
And I got 1 skein from Sassy Strings. And then I went to the yak farm and I bought a yak and a yak mug.
Oh yeah, that's right. The yak farm.
Oh.
No.
No, we're here.
We're here. Connie's gone.
Yeah. But yeah,
Anyway.
so I got a mug at the yak farm and a little tiny yak made out of yak hair that's felted. And then a skein of 2 skeins from Fibre. They're out of, I believe, Ontario or Manitoba, but their colorways are amazing. I recommend looking them up online. I bought a skein of their mallard and a skein of the black emerald that I'm absolutely in love with.
Oh,
and then I bought a skein from Sassy Strings.
Sassy Strings is going to be a guest on our podcast coming up. That was the other thing we got to do this weekend. We got to nail everybody and go, hello, can we schedule you? So we actually have 8 guests scheduled over the next couple of months, over the next 3 months. And we're excited to have them on. And some of them are very nervous, so we have to be very patient with them.
I think some said they were camera shy too, didn't they?
Yeah.
A couple did.
So they're sort of going, well, what are we going to talk about? We said, oh, we'll send you the questions. And they're going, oh, okay, good. I said, and then we'll just totally ignore them.
Yeah. We'll go down the
Well,
rabbit hole and then that will turn into a maze and then we'll end up somewhere, you know.
yeah, somewhere we'll find a question in there.
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, it was. So yeah, it'll be good. We've got sassy strings, and we've got. Oh, I forget who else we asked.
Uh,
Weasels,
Tara with the yarn habit.
Tara
Yes.
from Habit. The ladies where I got my purse from something loot. I don't have like I'm not very prepared for this. Um, somebody's loot.
Yes, I'll have to look up the name of that one because I
Yeah,
got a
and we'll
purse from them too. That's one of the things I bought.
So we'll make sure the links we have are there, especially when they come on the show. Nelda from Loves Grace Alpaca, I finally convinced her that she needs to come on. Not just her
Good.
alpaca and her llama. So that's really good. Sassy Strings are coming on. They're excited to be on. Um, I don't. Alliston is coming on.
Yeah.
From Finn
So
Farm.
Bandit's Loot is the first company.
That's
Bandits
them.
Loot. That's
Bandits Loot.
yeah.
They have a
They have some.
llama in their logo, don't they?
No, I thought it was a little dragon.
Maybe. Oh, that might
The
make sense. Okay, yep.
the llamas
Were
But I
they the
did
ones
get a
with the
really
witches' hats?
hmm?
Were they the ones with the witches' hats?
yes.
Yes, they were with
Okay.
those fabulous quilted witches hats. And then I
Yeah.
got a fun purse from them with cows being sucked up into UFOs.
I
We'll
remember you
have to
told me
see
about
this
that. I
evening,
wish you
yes, if
heard
I
us
can remember. So because everything is pretty much packed, but somehow I found my t-shirt from that yarn habit, which is her new one that is ghosting you
Oh,
or my knitting.
ah,
And I suspect it will sell out rather rapidly. So I
Hmm.
sprinted there the first thing to get one in my size. So
I didn't even
I
see
bought
them.
no yarn. No, I lied. I bought yarn at the end. I'm trying to remember what I bought. I bought the t-shirt and I bought the purse and I bought something that goes in my exchange gift for retreat. Um, then I bought some mini skeins to make an Oilers cowl that I saw. I'm
Mm-hmm.
trying to remember what else I bought. Well, we were also in the fabric store, so
Yeah.
um, let me see. What else did I buy? Oh, I bought a keychain. I remember that. Yes. I didn't buy too much. We were busy
We
meeting
were
people, so.
busy, which is fine. It was wonderful. I know the classes went off really well from people that I talked to who either A, led the classes or were participants in the class.
Mm-hmm.
I really missed that. I wished we had been able to get into the brioche class, but oh well. It's what happens when you can't with bed. You can't do both at the same time. Uh,
Yeah.
so the
Exactly. Yeah.
so the next Fibre Festival that we are involved with definitely is the one in Olds, the Prairie Fibre Festival back in Olds. That's in
Yeah.
June.
We'll be
It's
hosting the
already been
PJ party
confirmed.
on Friday night.
Yeah.
So yes, we have been asked, and we will once again host our pajama party. We're hoping to be able to get the room number out a little sooner. Just watch on that day. Don't worry, there'll be lots more advertising before that.
Yeah.
And then I believe for the 10th one next year for Lacombe, Lori is really hoping to do a 2-day event. But
Okay.
um, it's going to depend. She's waiting for some feedback right now. I mean, and So the other thing is that Lori is meeting me for coffee soon. She wants our feedback on what went on the weekend, but she also, Prairie Fibre Festival has some gift bags for us to use for our door prizes at retreat.
Nice.
Ooh.
Well, thank you to Prairie Fibre Festival for helping out with that and
That
adding
is
some.
lovely. Yeah.
Um, and we announced to our attendees that we were unable to offer the beading class because the girl who was supposed to be doing the beading unfortunately was not able to attend due to circumstances. And one of our attendees jumped up and went, "Oh, wait a minute, I would love to do that." And so thank you to Carol for stepping up and going, "I would love to teach how to do beading."
Oh, lovely. Okay,
So,
great.
so, so Carol Balog is going to be doing the beading session for us. So thank
Coming
you,
ready to
Carol.
bead.
So we will finally get the answer to how many beads did Connie use.
Well, hopefully it'll be she finished her project that weekend. That I mean, that's the ultimate goal for that one. And if I've got it mastered, I have another project coming up with beads. So that
I've
sparkler stole that we were looking at that I have that
oh
beautiful
yeah,
silk paca for.
yeah, that's very pretty. I've always wanted to make one of those little like 20s beaded purses.
Yes, and I have a pattern for one, and that's a
Oh,
lot of beads though, so I got
I
to get
know.
comfortable.
Well, and then I have a pattern from Carol actually from her book, and it's a vest and it has beaded on it, so it's like okay.
Oh,
So I'll probably be working on that all the weekend.
Well,
Yeah, it's
not purchased from the show. Connie and I did accidentally wander into a dollar store on our way down to Prairie Fiber, and I found a
only
little kit, an ornament
mm,
kit for $5 for part of our Christmas ornaments. So I have started trying the ornaments from it. The only thing I have found with this kit is they are skimpy with the yarn quantities.
I
So I've
saw
had to
recently another complaint about that on Facebook.
so I've had to kind of alter the pattern a little bit just because there's not enough yarn in the pattern.
mm,
Oh, they're
And
coming along.
so I've actually got some wool embroidery thread that I wound up with a bag of from I don't even know where. So I'm trying to do some with a darker green topper that I can blend in because I don't even think there's enough green to do all of the toppers in the kit, let alone the string.
oh wow.
So if I can use up some yarn I've got sitting around to bulk out the little garland, then wonderful. Um, I wasn't a fan of their hook. I found it very flimsy.
It was
So
pretty inexpensive.
I'm currently using just a 3 millimeter, as Connie likes to call them, my little cripple hook or my gimp hook. Just they've got the rubber grip on them and they're just easier on my hand.
Yep.
So yeah.
I saw one of their Halloween kits. Now I'm trying to remember where I saw the post, if it was in a knitting group or a Dollarama group. And the same complaint, I don't know if you saw it across your feed. It was a little Halloween kit and it was supposed to be a bat.
Okay.
And the picture showed him as having a different color of crocheted wings. That yarn wasn't even in there. And they didn't even have enough to make the bat.
Oh
Oh,
wow. How
So I
disappointing.
have a feeling that that is sadly and across the board. And there was a discussion going on. I wish I had bookmarked it about them supposed to be beginners kits. And if the people that were doing them, if I was a beginner, that would be my first and last foray into the craft.
yeah.
Yeah,
I mean,
that's just
this
what I was
kit,
going to say. Yeah.
the
Yeah.
ornaments, they don't really have directions. These ornaments have a chart. Now, I will give you credit. Beside the chart, they do have a stitch count, but you do still need basic crochet knowledge because they don't have uh, anything to show you what the symbols on the chart mean.
Oh,
I don't do crochet by charts because it's like me trying to read Aramaic.
Yeah.
So I have just written out the pattern for myself using the stitch counts on the side. And I've changed it a bit because I've changed it from what I could see on the pattern. The chart might specify this, but like I said, I can't read their chart. So after you do the initial top of your bulb, I'm doing front loop only stitches for the first round just to kind of corner them.
Yep.
And then when I change colors, I'm doing back loop only to kind of fan them out away for the bulb shape.
Right. I'd be interested to look at some of the kits that we're seeing. I want to see if they're all the same manufacturer.
Mm-hmm.
So is it a
Yeah.
particular manufacturer, or
Well, I
do they
know
just have a lot of different poor quality kits,
the
or
other kit that we bought, and sorry, Helen, I can't remember now what the critter was that we got. I believe, Connie, you got the snowman.
and you guys got the reindeer?
We got the reindeer.
The instructions in the kit Helen opened are for the reindeer, or for the snowman, sorry, in the
Oh.
reindeer
No,
kit.
no, the instructions are for they're both the same for the reindeer and the snowman. So there's the back page that gives you very good detail instructions on how to crochet. So you flip it over to start the project and there are no directions.
Awesome.
It's like, what? There are
We are going to
no
have to start noting what companies these are if we can find them.
yeah, it's
These ones just say crafts, Christmas, Noel, Navidad. I think these ones are made specifically for Dollarama
We need to
because
do some research into
the
it.
back of the box just says Dollarama Montreal, Quebec.
yeah.
Wow, then they need some feedback on their craft kits.
Yeah, because
So
it sort of says after you cast on now, and this is the other thing, it uses knitting terms to crochet.
Yeah, because you don't cast on and crochet.
After you cast on 50, follow the picture on the box.
Did you say 50?
Yeah, yeah. Half your yarn is gone just doing the cast on.
I'm just going to say, what are we making? A life-size reindeer costume?
Yeah, cast on 50, following the pattern, the color pattern on the box.
Cool.
Yeah.
So
Once
what
you
we have
finish,
learned is these are not good kits.
these are not kits for beginners. These are kits for people who can know how to crochet already and can follow a pattern or rewrite a pattern.
yeah.
So a more of an advanced, not a beginner kit.
Oh, yeah.
How
And
disappointing, and honestly, how discouraging if you're looking for something cute and little to get your kids into it and things like that. Yeah. I mean, it's a cute little ornament,
Yeah.
but the
But
fidgeting around you had to do to get there is not
all
for
right,
a beginner.
now,
just
that being said, Michael's, we looked at crochet kits that they had in there for cute animals, and they all said on the front that they were advanced patterns.
Yeah.
I'd be
And they
interested to see
didn't,
what their instructions are like.
yeah.
Ah, we'll have to look
The
at
kit
some of
you got
those.
from the kit you got from Timu, how were those
Yeah,
instructions? You
they
really
were
liked
very clear. The only thing that I found with that kit, because I bought the coasters in the colored flowers, the pattern instructions for that were written for the succulent, so it only listed the green. So
that? Oh, okay.
I had to do a little bit of mental calculation to figure out what color they were referring to.
Overall, though, at least the instructions were good.
Instructions were very clear, and they gave me a completely separate guide to crochet for beginners,
Oh,
Nice.
wow.
Okay,
which has
so
your chain
Timu.
directions. It has a whole list of abbreviations at the front
Oh, wow.
and tricks. It has pictures in it.
So Timu kits far superior to Dollarama kits is what we've learned so far.
Now and I mean, granted, this kit was probably double the price of what I paid for my kits at Dollarama, but I was also making a set of coasters.
But
Yeah.
I would also rather pay up to $10 for something that's going to have good instructions, enough supplies, and I can make it than
I have
$5 for something I
leftover
can't.
yarn from the Temu kit.
There you go.
Mm.
Yeah.
So, yeah,
Well, I just got
Yeah.
a kit
That
in.
makes a big difference to me. I don't mind spending an extra $5 for something successful.
yeah.
Yeah.
And with
Good.
Timu's promotions and coupons and sales, you know,
Yeah,
Yeah, you just have to wait a little while sometimes for it to come in, but oh well,
yeah.
anticipation.
let it hang
So,
around in your cart.
yeah. So if
It'll hang
you
around in my stash for a couple years anyways before I get around to it. So,
have a kit you've tried that you really like, put it in the comments because we'd like to share it. Or if there's a kit you
yes.
think you should look at because you want to see what it's like, put it in the comments so we can go find it.
Hmm.
Yeah.
You know,
Remembering we're
getting
Canadians, so
yeah, and yeah, preferably for Canadian. Yeah, we can or will not be ordering from the states, having to pay tariffs. Yeah. Um,
so I wonder what Mary Maxim has for kits for small things like that. We might need to look at their stuff. I would expect it to be high quality.
My
yeah.
only concern with Mary Maxim right now is do they ship Canada Post?
I don't
Uh,
know.
yes.
Because we are potentially facing another postal strike. That's
Yeah.
my only concern with that is if there's a postal strike right now, will we receive
Canada's
it?
going on strike. See you next spring.
Yeah.
Apparently.
Yeah. No. They do ship through Canada Post because the last one I got was from there, so I had to pick it up at
Just
the
feels
post
like
office.
Alberta's on strike right now. We just dodged a government strike. Canada Post is coming. The teachers are coming.
Yeah.
Oh dear.
Like you say, see you next year.
So
Yep.
Oh
Mary
well.
Maxim does
Time to
have
knit.
kits.
Time to knit.
Helen, Mary Maxim has a garden or gathering of garden gnomes kit.
Oh
That's what you bought,
Looks like it
Helen.
makes 4
no,
gnomes.
I didn't even look at the kits.
Yes, you bought yarn for knit along.
I bought yarn for knit along. Yes, I did in
And it
my
wasn't it gnomes?
it was gnomes. Yep, and that's from the
Yes.
yarn. Yeah, and it's their knit
Mm-hmm.
along.
It
But yeah,
looks
no,
like a lot of their kits are doll clothes.
yeah.
Okay.
Um, from what I found so far, but let me check.
I would suspect they would have a lot of different kinds of holiday ornaments.
Yeah. Now,
They
if
have
you are
Highland food.
Oh, look at them.
okay, I
Oh,
won't tell you what I paid for a similar kit through Temu for that just arrived, so I'm
I
dying
know.
to do it.
Okay,
Wasn't that?
this one is quite cute. And I'm gonna sound awful for saying this, but I'm sure I can probably find the same kit on Temu for less than what they're wanting for it.
oh, those are adorable.
That is cute.
I see that reindeer calling my name.
If you have wool at home and you have crochet hooks and you have some knowledge, believe it or not, DMC, the embroidery floss company, has crochet patterns, the origami, whatever you call it, crochet patterns.
I did not know that.
Oh yeah, and they're free, so you can go down and download. They have some really they change
That's
periodically, so they're
that
probably
seems
into
like
the.
an odd thing for them to have.
I know, but they've had it for years.
I wonder, well, did
Quite a
they
few.
not used to sell the heavier weight yarn for like crewel and
Needle
You
point,
mean
yeah,
like this that I'm working with right now on my ornaments?
why
yeah,
yes, just like that.
This
yeah,
is patent
very-
beehive.
yeah,
But oh, this is coats, anchor.
yeah.
Yep. I would be willing to bet there's a DMC version as well.
There might be, yeah.
Possibly, but
Maybe
now
that's why they have the patterns.
a lot of the
I don't-
amigurumi though you do use either cotton or acrylic in them. My
yeah,
grandma, when she did hers, all she used was acrylic.
Yeah.
So check out the DMC website.
Hmm.
It's kind of funny, but embroidery floss company. Yep, does iron diamond flowers.
Oh, he's cute too.
I can't see him.
He's a
Sorry.
floor
He's
pillow.
a turtle.
Yes.
Oh,
He'd be eaten at my house, though.
Mm.
He'd never make it to the sea.
okay.
I
We
I
need to
may have found
explain
one that
that,
you will
Connie.
have to make for Christmas,
You eat
Connie.
turtle
If
soup.
if we can find the pattern.
A corgi. Yeah, the sea turtle, what we would see is his insides all over my house.
The toy, not the turtle. The toy
It,
turtle.
Yeah.
yes, we would see him. Well, he was a cushion for the floor, and yeah, he would
No.
not survive.
The other thing I was surprised to see at Dollarama for kits, and again, I haven't tried these ones, were macrame kits.
Yeah.
I haven't tried their macrame kits. I have tried some of their cross stitch kits, and they're good. But again, I do know how to cross stitch, so.
Yeah.
But I didn't find them to be poorly written.
Right. Good. Well,
Okay.
that's the big. So we have lots of ideas. So right now, this month we're doing the little Christmas lights. What did we
Yeah.
decide was the ornament of the month for October?
We did
We
not.
We
we
did.
were going to do the little curling sweater.
There we
Oh, the
go.
little sweater, the mini sweaters. All right. So there's tons of mini
Yeah,
sweater
the little
patterns
mini
out
sweater. We found a little mini sweater with the curling motif, the vintage looking one.
there. The old Mary Maxim style,
Yeah.
with the white buffalo.
My grandma used to knit that style of sweater for us. So
Yeah. So that will be the ornament next month is the mini sweaters. So get your scraps together because they're fun to do. You can do it in any weight.
You
or
said
soft-
unpack your office and find your scraps? Is that what you said?
Good plan. Good plan.
Yeah.
So anyway, once again, Prairie
ornaments
Fiber.
everyone needs on their Christmas tree. Brussels sprout, Christmas pudding,
Christmas pudding, yes.
a
Brussels
roast
sprout,
turkey,
A turkey and a pie.
mincemeat pie, yeah.
yeah.
All but the Brussels sprout.
The turkey was actually the one that confused me more than the Brussels sprout.
Oh, he was kind of cute.
Oh, well, this is us post-Fiber going just as nuts as we normally are.
Yeah, it was very different at Prairie Fiber to be on the vendor side of the table, for sure.
Yeah.
But it was nice having the three of us because it did mean we could have a time to get out or to help those around us. And we just had a lot of fun. We had a little corner going that was fun. So we look forward
and
to
we will be selling tickets for this year's PJ party at Prairie Fiber Fest in Olds in the spring.
next year's PJ party.
Or next year, sorry. It's within 12 months. It's this year to my brain.
Yeah. So
I spent the day relearning first aid, so
Apologies to anybody who heard that. I don't think they're wrecking my house. They are disassembling furniture above my head, but I thought it was about to come through the floor.
didn't hear a thing.
Oh,
No.
good, because it sounded like it was coming right through the floor. So
That's why you ducked. Okay.
yeah, I think they dropped whatever they dropped directly over my head.
Oh dear. Oh dear.
Yeah.
All right. Well, can you believe our time is up? We've gone through this evening very quickly.
Yes.
And Connie, thank you for taking time out of your busy, busy day. I know you're moving this weekend, so
Yes,
thanks for
indeed.
joining us.
No problem. By next week, hopefully, I'll be coming to you live from my new studio. So
Live from our new studio. Ooh, I like the sound of that.
yeah, where I'll have my stand for my phone and and my chair and yeah, the important things.
The comfy good. Wonderful.
Yeah.
Good. So those who've missed out on the Jasper retreat, we hope to see you next time. Don't forget, Drumheller is open, and the only reason we opened it early was we had so many people want to sign up at the Prairie Fibre. Literally, if everybody who said they were coming comes, we'll be well over what we anticipate.
We'll have to expand capacity. Yeah.
As much as we can. So anyway, it is on the website. So just go to yaks.ca. There's a link there for the spring registration. Please go ahead to get registered. Your registration is not confirmed until you've paid the $80 registration fee, and then the hotel you need to book. Tell them it's for the knitting group or Yaks. Normally at Leon's is the knitting group. And well, not Leon's. Leon's the general manager at the Sure Stage. It's the
And he knows us there.
They know us quite well there. Yes. So
I mean, never forget, like we told people all weekend, our goal with these retreats is to help people meet more of the community and to make these affordable for you to attend. So other than the registration fee, we don't charge any extra fees. If there's any extra fees that do come up, we'll let you know ahead of time, and they would be optional. The only other expenses are if you choose to book the hotel, we arrange for a rate with the hotel. You are more than welcome to stay wherever you would like. You're not required to stay at the hotel we book at. The registration fee includes your group dinner on Saturday, as well as your swag bag and snacks throughout the weekend. You can control how much you want to spend on meals the rest of the time.
Yeah.
We do the gift exchange on Saturday. There is a value on that at $45. You can stash dive for it. You can craft for it out of your stash. You're not, and it is optional, but it is something that
it is a good time.
I've yet to see anyone walk away really disappointed from the gift exchange.
Yeah.
So we are trying to make these retreats so that they are affordable for people to attend within the budget they have available.
And fun.
Yeah, and fun. And we have them to relax. It's a retreat. We don't schedule every minute. If we do schedule where people all want to go to, say, the museum in Drumheller, it's optional if you want to go, but we would have a time that we've arranged for everyone to meet and go.
Right.
The other thing is, if we do just Drumheller to go to the museum, if we know the day before how many are going, and we have enough to meet their group criteria, they've told us just to phone ahead, and we will then get a discounted rate as a group to go. So that we do need 24 hours notice on.
Yeah.
So, but I mean, yeah, it's just come as you are, Drumheller. We also have some people who live in Drumheller who come. Yeah. So why would they pay for a hotel when they're not staying there? And that's, part of what we want. We want people in the local community to be a part of it and come join the fun and the friendship. It's just, it is a time to retreat. It is a time to rejuvenate, to meet new friends, meet up with old friends, and just spend some time doing what we love to do. Or if you just are in a brain dead weekend and you just want to just sit and sort of feel welcome and snuggled and like you're under a warm blanket, come. That's all we ask, is that you come.
Yeah.
There are
I may have ordered the Harry Potter box set to come with me to retreats in the future.
Why did I know that was coming?
What, the extended cuts?
No, this time I just ordered the box set, but
you didn't order the
so
Blu-rays?
I didn't say if it was extended or not.
Only the Blu-rays have the extended.
I ordered the Blu-rays.
Well, it might be the extended versions then. So
okay.
Or they may have the outcuts on it. It would depend on what they said. Anyway, yes, we have a bunch of potty hearts, so we may be sorting.
That's right. So,
all right, guys. We'll talk next week. Connie, have a great weekend. Be careful moving.
Thank you. I will indeed. And then we'll move on to our joining the herd and future adventures. So,
you betcha. All right.
All right.
Happy crafting, guys.
Thanks for joining us.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.
start turning the yarns in tow. Through Alberta's fields where the wild winds blow. Connie threads tales with Helen spin. Kim's got the tea, let the chatter begin. The Abbey Yaks, they weave the sound of yarn and fiber all around. Knit one pearl, one story's flow. Tales of stitches everywhere we go.